Couple light changes, couple light changes.
DJ Tonic on the track, make that shit slap. Neo, you killing it. DJ, 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 Tonic on the track. DJ Tonic, DJ Tonic, DJ Tonic on the track. Make that shit. DJ Tonic on the track. Make that shit slap. DJ Tonic on the track. Make that shit slap. DJ Tonic on the track. Make that shit slap. DJ Tonic on the track. Make that shit slap. DJ Tonic on the track. Make that shit slap.
Where's that freaking isn't there like a oh here we go. Yo, this is crazy. This is my first time using this shit. It's the AI gopher. I gotta come up with it. Fucking say AI or support or something, because what gopher? What the hell was I gonna even? Oh, shortcut keys for muting sounds. No, nope, not playlist. What? Piano roll. Alt. Is that what? Is that option? Alt unmute selection mute. Oh, option for Mac. Got it. Alt M, and then wow, that's a fucking so Alt M, and then I could just do the undo, but Alt should be like oh, I gotta cool. Now we do that. All right, one more test. One more test, and I think this beat is a rap. Oh no. The Heliante, my boy. Shit, I thought I just resent the same. Let me get up and move around a little bit. What I realized too, oh shit. What I realized too with I was just after all this time I've been able to put it into words just now, but when you're making a beat and the melody sounds, whatever you want to call them, are full, very full sounding, got a lot of reverb, delay, etc., but take up a lot of space. Specifically sounds that take up a lot of space. You don't need, with that being said, you don't always need to, and this is coming from someone that usually always puts reverb on my percussion, not all of it, but if you know, you know. But I realize that for one, you can look at it multiple ways. For one, the melodies that are full sounding take up enough room, right? Because I don't know, I want an artist on my beats, I don't know about y'all, but secondly, you could have a bunch of percussion without any reverb on it, and if you had the opposite of full sounds, melodies, meaning, and you played it, it would sound dry as hell, the percussion, right? But in a way, I guess what I'm trying to say is the melodies that have the full sound to them, whether it be the saturation, the effects, or just how it was made, whatever, it takes those dry ass perks and kind of hides them. Like there's no way with this specific beat, not all beats again, this specific beat where you, even on the verse part, I mean, obviously the clap, sounds dry as hell, whatever. That's on purpose. But you can't really make out, and I think all the percussions that I chose, they don't have no default reverb on them, because I know there's some that do. Where's that? Yeah, no. So they're all dry as hell. But you get what I'm saying? So I think that's cool. It saves me a step, it saves me work, but it also, I just think it's kind of dope that, like, I guess in a way it's like a shortcut, right? If you're someone that even does that. If you're not, then you don't, whatever the fuck. But if you're someone that's busy, tweaking, minutes and hours, doing different effects with, and this is, this is not a Travis Scott, or actually take that back though, because he do be using like shit like this, that, and maybe the bells, but that's about it. Anyways, this is not a Travis Scott vibe. That's not what I'm going for in future, like, you know what I'm saying? But if, I guess this pertains to people that are just going for the Florida shit, just normal hood shit. You shouldn't even be doing all these reverse hi-hats and all this other extra shit anyways. So, but yeah, so I thought I would just say that if you didn't know. I just realized that, I mean, I've been knowing that, but I was like, what is it about certain beats that sound full, or melodies that sound full in a beat? And I noticed with those, and I usually never have to add reverb to really any of my percussion. And the percussion I usually add reverb to, like literally, like, you consistently, like, you wake up to take a shit and eat, like that, you do that every day. Like every time I make a beat, I'm putting reverb on my hi-hats for sure. Usually my clavs or cowbell, lasers too, open hats, and definitely every single crash cymbal on the downbeat. I'm putting that, you know what I'm saying? And any other extra percussion, element that I add in there, shakers too. So I just think that's pretty cool. Like, you don't really need to be spending all that time. I mean, you could still if you want to, but at the end of the day, I know at least one person that would sit here and say, you have too many perks to begin with. You don't even need, you get rid of, like, 4 of your perks or whatever. So what I'm getting at is I'm already doing too much, let alone adding reverb and all this other shit to your percussion or anything else. You don't need it. You don't need it. The artist usually doesn't give a shit, won't give a shit. Only you and your little producer buddies will. So that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line, my boy. so wrapped up what I was doing. Okay, I wanted to lower the distortion on the 808 because when that shit's too high, it can actually detune your 808, or at least that's the illusion, and it sounds like shit. So I think it's the clip. Yeah, because let me see. Why is it? You hear that? Just it's too much. That's cool. I think the collapse is a little too up too. I know I boosted it up there, so. Just that shit's literally like you're tweaking because every 808's different. Unless you're playing Jane and you're using the same damn drums every single time. But every 808 pretty much is different, has different frequencies. So you really, if you're adding distortation, whatever, however, I don't even know if I made that word up, to any type of bass really. But 808s, that's what we're talking about. Make sure you don't add too much. Just enough to where it's working. You can hear it, but not to the point. Again, if you're making some rage shit and I can't think, some underground shit where that's the point, fucking never mind me. But average shit, normal shit, modern shit, for the majority, watch your distortion. Watch it. And any other saturation thing that starts fucking with the key of the 808. Cause yeah, that's what I notice when I start messing with the distortion. Sure, you can hear it and it sounds banging and slapping on the phone. But the engineer's not gonna like it, and the artist is probably not gonna like it. So, well, for sure the engineer. I can't speak for the artist because some of these artists, I don't know. So the beats they be getting on, it's like, whoa, they got on that, and I got something like this. It's done. It's a wrap. It's done.
DJ make that shit slap, you killing it. DJ Technic on the track, make that shit slap. DJ Technic on the track, make that shit slap. DJ Technic on the track, make that shit slap. DJ Technic on the track, make that shit slap.
Yeah, that's it. If I'm touching the volume of my of my tag more than 3 or 4 times, and people still ain't majority of people still ain't happy about it. Majority keyword, I don't give a shit. There's no reason like yeah, going back and forth. But you know, the more you like, I just lowered all my melodies, so obviously my tags are gonna sound louder, but I don't want them too loud. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can never be an engineer. It's just it's too back and forth and this and that and the detail and it. Man, I'm already like that when it comes to making just the beat over here, mixing and mastering vocals too, and that's a whole nother art. And it's like shout out to the engineers that can put a song together with vocals and a beat, but that shit ain't for me. They tell her, oh, you know, you want to make it as a producer, be an engineer, you know, start recording. It's like, not every artist is easy to work with. I've seen it, I've heard it, and if you don't have their preset right or their shit's messed up, you know, it's just it ain't worth all that stress. It just ain't. I feel like engineering is like rocket science, where being a producer is like engineering is like after school, you know, AP calculus, you know, for like the real brainiacs, like some, you know, I forgot the dude that owns Tesla. Elon Musk type shit, where producing is more like the art class. You know what I'm saying? Like laid back, chill, someone has long ass hair, fucking you smokes weed, you know, or whatever, like, you know, doesn't care if they got a stain on their shirt, like chill, you know what I'm saying? Like engineering, man, that's yeah, that's something else. And it's crazy too is that I feel like most of the engineers, like that's their main thing, not producing. Maybe they start with producing, da 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 da, whatever. But that's their main thing. Though they end up being the good ones, especially well known, and even the ones that aren't well known. They usually be the brainiacs. Like they're either nerdy or if they're not nerdy looking, like they did well with math in school. You know, like shit like that. Like I'm telling you, there's something to it. I'm not just talking shit to talk shit. It's real shit. Never tell a lie. Never tell a motherfucking lie, boy. Shout. You know what I'm saying? Never tell. All right, now I'm just fucking around. It's done. Let me just make sure all my shit's on. What's on? I didn't really do a lot of panning. I'll do something like that just for poops and giggles. You feel me, bruh? Some poops and giggles. Yep, that's all on. Okay, cool. This is it. Oh. Bangladesh. I didn't even smell or spell it right. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get there. I should actually probably do that now. But yeah. Oh. Let's see. Gotta do wave version of this too. I should have done the wave for. Okay, and after this, I gotta dip and handle some business. Ooh. All right. Looking good, looking good. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the oh. Honestly, I got a lot of okay, let me see, track outs. Get rid of this shit. There you go. Yes, sir, ski. Yes, sir, ski. Yes, sir, ski. Your boy cooking. Just got done cooking shit. Just got done with this beat, Bangladesh. You know what I'm saying? I know of that song. I'm trying to think. I don't know if it was I don't want to say it was Busta Rhymes or some shit like that. I don't know, but hopefully it don't mean something too bad. If it does, oh well. So, oh, that's cool. Yeah. Your boy saves everything now. You know what I mean? Because never know when your brand new laptop that costs you, you know, $1,300, it's gonna take a dump on you. Yeah, and lose everything, or better yet, tech support erases everything on your internal hard drive. So yeah, got to be prepared. Got to be prepared for everything. All right, 152. Why did I think? Maybe that was the last one. Was 155. That's it. All right then, y'all. Thanks for tapping in. I appreciate it every time you guys do. You know what I mean? I don't even get paid for this, but it's fun to do. You know what I mean? Share my talent and my passion, my music and whatnot with y'all guys. So keep on supporting your boy. Donate if you can. Follow, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Share for sure. Until next time.